All right, as many of you know, because I've talked about it in the past, I love my Starlink. It has given us the ability to have great internet in wild places, just like here in Death Valley. But we do have a bunch of kayaks on the roof, and sometimes that gets in the way of the Starlink working optimally. Now, I have experienced and heard other people saying that, the Starlink will work through plastic, and I think that's the case with our boats. If our Starlink is just right underneath the stern of one of the boats, it doesn't seem to affect the service much. But where we are right here, it seems like the circle where the satellites are is more behind me, and the way the boats are arranged, it goes through all of them, and it's like a really thick blocking piece of plastic, and there is some metal and stuff in there too in small little places. But we got here last night, and we were having a hard time. We were getting service, but it was getting a bunch of interruptions. And I decided to just pull my Starlink off of where it's permanently mounted on my roof and move it to the top of the kayaks and see if that made a difference. Well, it did. It made a big difference. And I've kind of got it pointed back behind the van right now, which is exactly where the kayaks were blocking it. So I want to show you my Starmount and how this works and how this gives me the flexibility to have always on internet through Starlink on the roof of my van with no setup. And then when I get in a funky spot like last night, which isn't the norm at all, this is like, I probably had to do this 4 times ever, but it gives me the ability to make it better as well. So let's go up on the roof. I'm going to show you kind of what we've got going and how it works. Let's see, I'm going to try to climb the ladder here one-handed. Try not to fall off the van. I'm up here on the roof of my Sprinter van. Then you can see the Starlink is right here. It is in a funky little device called a Starmount. A Starmount is a billet aluminum milled mount that allows me to permanently mount my Starlink to the roof of my van in a very secure fashion. I've then also run the wires for my Starlink through the roof permanently, so they're sealed up, and I have like 0 setup time in a normal situation. Now this one's being a little different because the Starlink is normally mounted here down below, and just the orientation of where we're parked and the kayaks were blocking the view of the sky that the Starlink really needed to work ideally. So being able to move my Starlink off of its normal mounting position, put it somewhere else, I mean, I could put it on the ground, I can put it like it is here on top of the kayaks, which gives it a full view of the sky. It gives me a lot of options, but having the Starmount allows me to have it permanently mounted on the roof, be able to use it without any setup as soon as we stop. It's just super convenient. To mount the Starlink, I VHB taped, which is the 3M very high bond tape. I put that on some 4-inch washers, and then I'm using 100-pound magnets. There's a 100-pound magnet on each corner of the Starmount. This makes a very secure mounting point and allows me to easily attach and detach the Starmount from the roof. So we're packing up now, and I'm gonna take my Starlink where it's on top of my kayaks. I actually have a strap on there to keep it, if just in case the wind blew unexpectedly, that it wouldn't go crashing to the ground. So it is attached to the kayaks, and I'm gonna then pull it off the kayaks and put it back down in its position where it normally rides. As you can see, here's the feet. It's all billet aluminum. And that's it. It's stuck to the roof now. It's ready to travel. I'm just gonna tidy up the cords a little bit. I've got them bundled up and I strap them to my Max Tracks. Now my Starlink is attached to the roof with the magnets. I leave a little bit of the cord unbundled, but the rest of it is coiled up and has a strap around it to hold it. And then I strap it to one of my Max Tracks, which is a great place for me to store it up here and keep it from bouncing around and rubbing on anything. There it is. It's bundled up all nice and tight. Starlink's battened down, and this is all set to ride. All right. Now, like I said, I don't do this very often, so usually I just wake up in the morning and I'm ready to drive. I don't have any of this breakdown. We were driving along back here and we saw a neat canyon the other day, and we are back to check it out. We're gonna hike over and check out this canyon. It looks like it might be even a slot canyon. We'll know here in a minute, and we're gonna take you along for the ride. All right, so there's no trail that we can see to this canyon, so we're just going cross country. It's all kind of just gravel and tiny little, I don't know, I think these are creosote bushes. But I don't know, it looks like it's maybe about a mile to this mouth of this canyon. We'll see. Hopefully there's no big ugly washes or anything we have to go through, and it's just pretty smooth sailing. It is really windy and the dust is blowing around. As you can see, there's a lot of canyons here, but I think this is the one we want to get to. We've basically figured out where this canyon is by Google Earth, and we're also using our onX off-road software, and we can see it through the satellite view. We've dropped a pin and now we're walking towards it. So let's keep going. We should be there pretty soon. Okay, we're close enough that we can see the mouth of the canyon. Looks pretty cool. Let's check it out.
We're up at the beginning of the slot canyon, and it looks like there's a whole bunch more fun ahead of us. Well, this could be the end of the road.
Yeah, let's try going up this way.
That might work.
We're seeing more of these little peck marks. This could be a bird or a snake, and it definitely looks man-made.
Hey, turn around. There's a whole wall of it.
Oh! Wow, there is. It's everywhere on this wall. It's really faint. It's hard to see.
So here's one.
But check it out.
That looks like a fish. Here's a circle thing. And look at this. This is like snakes coming down or something. Like that.
Look over
And
here.
then, yeah, here's, this one's really cool. Like a wagon wheel, almost. Oh, look at that. That's like snake skin. Whoa. This is amazing. Like, there's all kinds of wonderful things. I wish I knew more about it. We're gonna have to look this up. This one's probably my favorite. It's like the sun or a wagon wheel or, I don't know, some kind of circle.
And the canyon keeps going up. We've got these chalk stones here. We can easily climb up and over them, and we're gonna keep going deeper. Yeah. Oh, there's more up here.
This looks like the gray whale noses that we saw in Mexico just jutting out here. I have no idea how I'm gonna get up this thing. Huh.
Good.
Yeah, but now what? Okay, come on. Friendly whale. The big friendlies, is that what they called them?
Yeah.
I don't find this one as friendly. Man, how are we gonna get down this? I guess that's a problem for another time. Well, that wasn't very graceful. So there's a big circle right here. There's a whole bunch of little squiggly things that are marked under the rock, and it goes all the way down, like where we came up that slot. I'm wondering if this is a pathway that people traveled to get up and over the mountain.
Okay, so we've come to not a total impasse. I think we can get up this. There's a little waterfall of sorts that's dry. But I'm looking over here, and this is almost like a natural stairway. And the weird thing is there's little peck marks on the holds. So they've got the holds marked, so it tells people like how to get up this obstacle the safest way. It doesn't look like it's making any sort of art. They're nothing more than just some poke marks that are on the flat surfaces. Okay, so we're gonna try to go up a similar way, but since it is artifacts there and we don't really know what it is, We're gonna try to climb this without touching any of the pre-disturbed pieces and stay off of what could be considered ancient rock art. We're gonna go up this little waterfall area that, if there was any art here, I think it's been scraped clean of all the floods that come through here. We can't see anything that looks like that. And this looks like a little harder way to go, but it's gonna still get us up there. Not too bad. Gosh, oh my gosh, there's more back here. Come on up, Kathy, you're gonna love this.
So there are people that are in the rock here. So I'm thinking this denotes some kind of family or something, or tribe. This is amazing.
Okay, and as we look up, there's markings and artwork all on this wall here. Some fairly large ones.
I got to admit, I'm feeling a little bit like Indiana Jones back in here. I feel like this is the top secret place and we are discovering these things that people don't really know about, and that's really exciting and really fun to come around the corner and just like, wow, look at that and look at that. Like, this is a really good day.
But also, this is a kind of sensitive environment, and we've kind of had dumb luck, and just from exploring, we've stumbled across this place, and that's awesome, and that's what you hope when you're exploring. But I'm sorry to say, for you guys on YouTube, I think I'm gonna keep this location secret. I don't know that this is something I want to broadcast to the whole world and have this place overrun. So I think there's times when we can share really cool things, and there's other times when you maybe discover something through a lot of hard work and exploration, and maybe it's best to keep it quiet so it doesn't become trampled and overrun and therefore spoiled. But I will tell you that in Death Valley National Park, there are gems like this to be discovered. And all it takes is you driving down some dirt roads and doing some walking and hiking back into these canyons, and you're probably going to find something just as good as this, or maybe even better.
And until then, enjoy it here with us. This is that same zigzaggy thing. I wonder what that means. And then this is a big one. Looks like a giant caterpillar or something.
And the canyon goes deeper. Let's keep going.
Oh.
Okay, we thought we were at the end of the canyon, but it makes a hard left, and you aren't going to believe this.
Check this out. Whoa. I don't know if we can get up that or not, but it's certainly worth a try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come down this if I get up it.
Just try to keep your feet dry.
Yeah.
So there is a little water in these pockets, and it's pretty critical that you have maximum friction from your shoes. And so we're going to try to keep our hands and feet dry.
Ooh, it's a little slick.
It's probably really polished.
It's really polished. There's no handholds on the inside. Okay. I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I think you should go first. But then, I don't want to go in the water. Okay, good old hip wedge. Okay. That's gonna be super annoying if you just scamper right up it though. And then what am I gonna do?
You can do what I did. Let's see if I can get up here. All right, so it's problem solving. I think I can go up this slick part, but I'm trying to kind of think of this not only as just getting up, but since we are in a slot canyon, we're likely gonna have to come down the same way. And I wanna see what it's like to climb up this little bit, and if I can then traverse over and skip this little slick slide. That definitely has more bite to it. I don't know if you're gonna like this, but
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna do that, I can tell you right now.
to come down it, I think I'm just gonna do this. Let's just test it once. See, I got my knees kind of jamming.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of heel toe in here. There's a break. That wasn't too bad, actually. So I think this is just it. We're slowly trying to figure this process out. So we've done key pieces and we don't go too high and then we end up getting stuck. I'm kind of climbing up, coming back down, then maybe we'll go a little higher, come back down, and hopefully through all that we'll be absolutely 100% sure that when we do get up to the top, we know how to get back down. All right, so I think from where I was, I can get to the top no problem.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this.
Yeah, what do you think? You want to go up there?
I really want to go up there because this is like a really magical place.
And it keeps getting better the higher we go up.
It keeps getting better and better, except I am really nervous about this little stretch right here. And I feel like I can do the little part that you just did and I think I can get up, but coming down, I don't know. If you went ahead and you got up there and you were like, it's the most amazing thing ever, and you don't have to come back down it, then I would probably be game for doing that. I don't know. I'm 50-50 right now.
I can't see any way we get out of this canyon without going down the canyon.
Do you want to go? Like you're
I think
you're 100%?
98% I want to go up there. I'm going to get up that next little spot, check it out.
Okay.
And then if I feel like I can easily reverse that, then I'll go on.
Okay. Why don't you do that? I'm going to wait here. And you just tell me what's up there. And I'll contemplate how much I want to do this.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
It.
Okay.
This rock right here. Oh, and actually there's a pictograph in this little hole. This rock has really got a lot of good texture to it. Feels like a cat's tongue. Let's see. God, this limestone is just like, feels like marble. It is super solid, super clean. And yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too bad. Actually though, I'm a little tight. I'm gonna have to take my backpack off to get through this little chimney section. Here we go. All right, that was a little squirmy. I feel like I can reverse that. And it goes up another little falls here that looks kind of like a low angle waterfall that's polished. There's water at the bottom of it, so if I slip, I'm probably gonna end up in the water. I'm gonna take a look at that. We'll see if I can go any further. Okay, so I just made it up this bit here. This was a little slippery. And then as I got up here, look at what's behind me. This is like the culmination of everything we've seen so far. There is just drawings everywhere, all over these rocks. So I'm here in this cavern of sorts. This is kind of like a big room in this canyon. And see, it has a big rocky sandy floor and it keeps going up. It goes on up right here. And looks like I could get up there. Like I feel really confident that I could make that climb. I just don't know that if I want to do it without any ropes or gear, because coming back down is always the trick. Who knows what's up there? It probably just keeps getting better and better. Or this could be it and it just kind of fizzles out from there. But I'm really glad we made it this far, and this makes me more than ever excited to go explore some of these slot canyons and take in this ancient rock art. It's just an amazing treat. You never know what you're gonna find, and this is a really beautiful example of it. Okay, so this is my high point for today. I think I'll definitely be back to this place. This is really cool. But now I need to get down. I'm gonna go down this drop and then down the next one. I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna be real safe. I'm not gonna be able to film this because I'm gonna kind of have my hands full, but I'll see you at the bottom. All right, I'm coming down. Oh, I wish you could go up there with me. It is so pretty, but that last little fall was definitely a little dicey coming down it. But when you get up there, it's just this art gallery of Native American rock art. It is really spectacular. If you do find rock art like this, just enjoy it with your eyes, take a picture, and leave it alone. Special stuff. Thank you so much to all of our Patreon and Super Thanks supporters. That type of support really helps us be out here and make these videos and be able to bring this content to you. And hopefully that inspires you to get out and go on your own adventures. So for now, we're gonna sign out. It's been a wonderful, windy, kind of chilly day here in Death Valley, but I hope I see you somewhere over the horizon. See you next time.